that moment where you've got to refilm your entire haul because the audio and visual were just off. So annoying. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my Sydney Rice Festival haul with a bit extra books that I sort of just purchased leading up to said away thing. There is a vlog, I will put it up here and in the description, but it was fantastic. I got to hang out with Lynette Noni, I got to see Maria Lewis, I got to meet Amy Kaufman, Siobhan Plaza, Will Kostakis, and a whole host of other authors. I got to see some of my friends who I haven't seen in a while, and it was just like, yes, it was a fantastic trip. So if you want to see that vlog, up here, down below, let's get started. First off, we actually have something that my friend Annie from Reader's Review gave me, and Lynette signed it, and it's the exclusive high tea with best-selling Australian author Lynette Noni. So I can add it to my shrine. You see I've got a poster, and I've got all her books, my bookshelf, and this will probably go somewhere. I don't know where it'll go, but it's fantastic. And then, so at the event, there was this whole table full of books, and I found this last, but it's the one that I really want to talk about. It is No Sex in the City by Randa Abdul Fattah, and I love this book so much. This book is awesome. It's about this 28-year-old woman who she lives with her mother, and she's like tired of like her family always setting her up with suitors, and so she forms the No Sex in the City Club, which is like, I have requirements, I have a list, I want someone like that, and yes, it is just so good. The female friendships in this are so good. In a sec. And it's just fantastic. I love it so much. I am 59 pages into it, and I am just like loving it so much. I love the main character so much, and my friend from Reader's Review, Annie, when I showed her this book, she's like, this is me, this is my story, and I was just like, oh, okay, cool. So this is really good. Next up is a notebook that is limited edition. It was for the Mass and L. This is an exclusive notebook cover that she was doing in promo for her comic, and I love Mass and L. I highly recommend Mass and L. It's a fabulous webcomic, and it's just awesome. So yeah, I got this from Redbubble, and I don't know if this is still available, but if it is, I'll leave a link in the description. Next, we have Saving Montgomery's Soul by Maria Tamaki. I will have a review up for this book because I have a lot to say, and I recently read this, but needless to say, it's a generally good book. There is a lot that I didn't enjoy about it, but the cover and the characters were fabulous. The story could use a little bit more work, but yeah, it was good. Yes. Okay, cats, animals. Ugh. Next up are two notebooks I bought from a shop called Ishka, and it's like this really cool bohemian shop. So it's just two notebooks that are blank, and I'm going to use them as sketchbooks. This one says, anyone who keeps the ability to see beauty never grows old, and this one has just got a nice pattern on it. So those are that. Now that the beast has been sated, let's move on. So next up we have a Yuri on Ice notebook, also from Redbubble. This one has Victor and Yuri's final costumes in the final episode in one, and I actually used this while I was in Sydney, scribbling down a short story, and this is fantastic. I like it so much as well. Next one is the final thing in the notebooks, and it's this notebook that says Nature Does Not Hurry and Yet Everything is Accomplished by Lao Tzu, and yet again it's completely blank, and it's a nice size and I love it so much. Then with entry to TeenCon, you got a free book, and I picked this small sampler because why not? Samplers are great. I love samplers. I know that other people don't, because it's like, well, I would rather prefer an advanced reader copy than a sampler, but for me, samplers are just quick and easy. Next up, we have a well-known Aussie author, Garth Nix's To Hold the Bridge, A Tale of the Old Kingdom and Other Stories. I started reading this before the event because I was like, I'm going to see Garth Nix talk. Might as well just read one story just to get myself familiar with the world and the writing so I don't look confused because I'm myself in the front row. And I loved it so much. I am currently in the middle of reading To Hold the Bridge, which is a story that's on the cover, and I'm enjoying the characterization so much. I'm enjoying the world, so I may pick up the first book, Sabriel, which is the first book in the Old Kingdom series. And yeah, he signed it for me, which was really cool. So he signed it to Maisie, best wishes, Garth Nix. And I also got a card from his new release, Frog Kisser, and he said to me as I picked this up, you can always tell a person's nature when they pick the villain. And I was like, no, I'm not a villain, I'm simply just misunderstood. So that was awesome. Annie actually recommended I meet Garth because she said he's wonderful, and I think he's great. So next we just have Annie's group readers review network of readers, and I'm a part of this group. And they just have sessions throughout the year where all the members come together and talk and discuss books, and it's brilliant and I love it so much. Next we have the last of my purchases for the day, because I only purchased 3 books and got 1 for free, or 2 for free. And this is The Secret Loves of Geek Girls, edited by Hope Nicholson and forwarded by Kelly Sue DeConnick, and it stars Margaret Atwood, Marjorie Liu, Mariko Tamaki, Margaret Bennett and more. And look at this cover. Look how gorgeous that cover is. Like, that is an art style, especially the shading, that I aspire to just not replicate, but sort of, I love the colouring style of this. It's so brilliant. So this is an anthology and I can't wait to get to it. Last 2 books, we're almost done. This is the one that I actually got given, and this is from Text Publishing. It's an advanced, uncorrected proof of The Undercurrent by Paula Weston. Some people like to shock. Julie DiMaracci can do it with her bare hands. Take with that what you will. It's about a girl who has electricity, elemental powers, and I am just sold. Like, I like my elementals and my dystopians in moderation because there's something about them that I need to be in the right mood to read something like this. But thank you for Text Publishing for giving this to me, because that was awesome. And the last book I have is not only one of my most anticipated reads of this year. Not only is it continuing on from the book that was last year, it is The Six Tudor Queens, Anne Boleyn. Now, if any of you don't know, I am obsessed with Anne Boleyn, Henry VIII, Catherine of Aragon. I have watched documentaries. I have watched The Tudors so many times that I can count, even though it's fictionalized. I still enjoy it. I love this era. I love the medieval era. I love this era in particular. And I am a big historical fiction. Like, my collection has so many historical fiction set in this era. It is not funny. I love Anne Boleyn, and I read this partly on the plane and I am enjoying it. Yes, it is a chunker of a book, but when you're encapsulating the 7 years that they spent together and then her downfall, it's kind of hard not to do it in 300 pages. So this is going to be awesome. I am so excited to read this. And that is all. Like, I really enjoyed Sydney Rise Festival. Thank you for everyone who came out, said hello. Thanks to Annie for hanging out, and I met a lot of people aside from authors. I met people who do crafting and everything, and it was just so awesome to just see everyone and just hang out and just be in this atmosphere of like readers and authors, and so good. So thank you so much to everyone, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.